to the Diaspora podcast. Today, you can see that we have a completely different set of faces. These are our Diaspora mamas.
Yep.
Iya Tosin and Iya of Mary and Joy.
Yes, actually, yes. Iya Joy too.
And you have your regular people, myself and MJ. And today we're talking about, it's just a continuation of our first episode, Omugwo in Diaspora.
Yes.
So today we've invited our beautiful mothers to come and join us and give us their own perspectives.
Yep, we promised them that we're going to bring the grandmas and they were going to share their views so that everything will be balanced. So here they are. So welcome, grandmas.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, we're good.
How has your day been so far? First of all, special thanks to you because you are a bit under the weather today.
Yeah.
But here you are, all glammed up.
Supporting the divas.
Yeah.
All for the divas.
We really appreciate your support.
Thank you very much.
Iya Tosin, how are you today?
Fine. I'm feeling great.
Yes.
I'm very happy to be in your midst.
Yes.
We are so honored to have you in our midst, and that's a very nice jumper, as we call it in Australia. That's a very nice jumper you have on.
Thank you.
So today we're talking about Omugwo in Diaspora, and we just want to get your own perspective on this topic because it's one thing for us as the children.
Yeah.
And we were very sure that your point of view will be very, very different from whatever it is that we have to say. So, from your own perspective, knowing how full a life that you have both lived,
Yes.
from your own perspective, what is Omugwo? Is it something that has always been done? Is it more of a cultural thing specific to certain cultures?
Omugwo. The name Omugwo was recently pronounced. In our days, it was not called Omugwo. It's just taking care of your child. But this name Omugwo, I think it was a term given by Igbo people. Yoruba people, we say we want to go and take care of our child and baby. Then the English people, we say maybe postpartum care.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Omugwo is just the name that is commonly given. Now maybe that time it is only a woman that will go for taking care.
Yes.
But maybe because they have branded it Omugwo, it involves a husband and wife to go and take care of
Their children.
And the new
So
baby.
among the Yorubas, maybe the term is not Omugwo, maybe the term is just taking care of your child after she's had a baby. So has that always been the thing that when
Like, mom, how was it for you?
like when you were still bearing your children, did you have help from your mom or your mother-in-law or support, some kind of support?
Yeah, just like she said, Omugwo is a paternal care. And when you look at it, yes, the Yorubas, it has always been there. For me, when I started giving birth, my mom was always on ground. May her soul rest in peace. And outside my mom, you have so many people around you. Maybe like when I had Joy, we were like 12 in the house. So at the end of the day, all what you do is maybe you just breastfeed your child, and that's just it. The rest, people are there to take care. At any point in time, there's somebody on ground that will take care of that baby. So it has always been there. It has always been there.
So in that era, you would say both mother and baby were completely taken care of.
Yes.
So all the mother needed to do was just get better.
Have your bath, take care of breastfeed your baby,
Eat.
and that's it. Eat.
Like
they
my
will
own-
even prepare the food for you.
Oh, wow.
My own experience, when I gave birth to my first child, my mother came. But when I gave birth to this last one that I'm doing Omugwo in a house now, both my mother came and my father-in-law came.
Wow.
So both of them were taking care of her.
Wow.
So if my mother was dating her, my father-in-law will be putting water.
Wow.
So both of them were taking care of her.
Wow.
And apart from that, I have sisters around me.
Yeah.
And I have my in-laws, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. We are up to 7. We are more than that. So that they are living with us. So when my mother will birth the baby. My father-in-law will carry for sometimes while I will be busy cooking in the kitchen. Then after that, the other cleaning kind of a thing, the sisters around they help. So we don't even do much.
But you know, having fathers around is to me is based on individual.
Yes.
Or like my own father never went for any Omugwo, but he can come maybe within the period, bring food, everything, and come and say hello.
Yeah.
But staying for Omugwo is a no-no for him.
So there is no cultural expectation for fathers to actively participate.
No.
It's more of their own
individual choices.
Yeah. If they want
In our area, culturally, the man, they say they cannot go to their in-laws place to go and stay. What are they going? They think maybe it looks one kind to them, so they don't used to come into their in-laws place to stay.
Wow.
They may come during naming. After a week, they will go back.
Oh wow. So mom, let me ask you, what has your experience been so far doing your Omugwo for your daughter now here in Australia?
Wow.
How is it different from your time when you experienced help from your mom? Mom said
loaded.
To talk on that, coming abroad to assist your child is a different ball game. Because when you look at, just like I said, down home you have help. But here, it's just only you, your daughter or your son, or your son, daughter thing, if you are mother-in-law, just like that, and you are there, or just have it in mind that you are just coming to be on your own. It's on your own. So when you look at it, you know, coming abroad for Omugwo is just coming to support. And when you talk of support, total support, that all those things you are not used to doing at home, definitely you come here and do it.
Yeah.
You look, take care of the child, take care of the mother, take care of the house.
The household,
It is very, very, very important. And for those of us who are still coming, they should have it in mind that you are not coming here. If, like I tell people, I am an highly mobile person, but when you come abroad and you want to help, your mobility will have to really slow down. Because you see people, you are just inside your house trying to do one thing or the other, and everything here is timed. Everything you want to do is based on time. So you just have to forget all those things that we enjoy at home and come here to face the reality that I'm here to support. So that's just it for me.
How has your experience been?
The experience differs from individual background and house. Then when we are talking about experience, we have some the experience as a diaspora drama is different from that of Nigeria. Because the experience started from when you are, maybe it's a parent that has never traveled before. The mere saying you are going abroad to go and do Omugwo, there is start of inner joy. Starting from the preparation of the documents, then the day you are coming, maybe the person is entering the plane for the first time. So if you look one kind, the excitement will be there. Then when you come here to do the proper work, as my sister have said, it's a supportive work. It's not all that easy, because we have some of us who are in the age that all our friends are doing Omugwo they have got their experiences in so many countries like ours. So at times I will phone them, my friends, how are you doing? They say, it's not easy. I am the one that is cleaning. After cleaning, I will beg for the baby. The children will not cooperate to it, and they will be telling us all sort of experience. They too are. I would say it's the same thing here because it's so new to me. I will be at home alone. After the husband and wife will go to work, the other children will go to school. Me and baby. So I cannot be talking to baby. So it's a sort of loneliness.
Yes.
So there's no it's life, but it's sort of
very different.
It's just like leaving your comfort zone.
It's really interesting that you say that loneliness part because like your life back home is very full. From day to day you have activities you enjoy, you have friends that you meet up with and all that. So how do you cope with that feeling of isolation when you come to help your child out after they've had the baby?
Coping with that, honestly, it is not easy, but it just depends on determination. You have come, you have seen. So what are you going to do? You just relax your mind and see what it holds for you. But just like here, you can help yourself. You can walk around. You can take the baby and stroll around. So there's no fear. There is no fear of maybe somebody will hit me. There is no fear of maybe somebody will kidnap me. Everything works. Everything has been planned for. You have the side that you pass through with your trolley or yourself, but you just have to help yourself to cope with that loneliness. It is not easy. So sometimes it's done on you. You look at yourself, oh, what am I even doing here? You go outside there, you only see birds. You don't see anybody on the street. Or you only see cars. Nicely packed. That at times will amuse you. You just want to go outside. You don't want to peep or
see the sun.
Just see the sun. Because at times you realize that in a day you've not even stepped out. So when you have that opportunity, you just stay and you look left, right, nothing, nobody. No, it's just that ability. You just have to help yourself to cope with that situation. If not, depression will set in, my dear.
As the last speaker, coping with life in the diaspora to defeat loneliness is somehow you determine to make yourself free from that loneliness. Like myself, if nobody is at home, I will stroll, I will go to the park. At times I may meet up with these white people. They will be doing exercise, I will join them. So as they are doing, I will be doing it. So they will be asking me, you are from Africa, which type? I'm from Nigeria. So whatever they are doing, I will be forcing myself to do. So with that, I'm enjoying going there every week to join them. If I'm not there, they will even, if they know my phone, they will come and they are waiting for you. So I enjoy going to them just to defeat the loneliness. At times I will stroll, as I will be looking at the cars. I like this type of I like this type of car. It's so cute, it's so portable. Then the safety here make us to go
very free.
Very free. We are free. There is no fear of kidnapping. There is no fear of Okada will knock us down. So we are free to walk on the streets.
So that's just it.
Oh, that's really, really interesting. But do you find that also calling friends and family in different places of the world? Because I know that when my mother-in-law is around, from 8 p.m. till maybe 2 a.m.
That is sure.
She's on the phone.
That is the best company you have is your phone. And what I mean, and for us here,
all this why my sister is always like sleep. Nigerian people alone.
You can't sleep. sleep because it's when you are sleeping.
You will hear them calling her to give her gist of meetings that have gone on back in Nigeria. You see mom see, network is not there. Hold baby, I'm coming. Let me take the phone call.
I'm a Rotarian to the cause, so I have to get abreast with my club, with activities, and compare what happens here to what happens in my home country. So it's just a way of keeping yourself abreast with happening in
or how they would give her gist of how what's going on in Nigeria. I'm like, ma, don't come back. Oh,
we are scared because of the situation there. Please don't come back. If you have the opportunity, just stay there. Abadero is now, sorry, Otarodo. For 400 naira, things like that. But to me, as long as those of you that are there, you are not there, so you are come, I will still survive. So home is home. There is no place like home. So definitely we'll one day go back.
Then using phone to keep us alive is one of the things that diaspora grandma will use to, because there is free data.
Yes.
So we can call from morning till night. Me, I like all the pastors. I will watch them. Daddy Gio Adeboye, from Olukaya to AK-47, from AK-47 to
wait to know, which one is AK-47?
I don't know.
AK-47 prayer is a pastor, so I will be following them on the prayer platform. Then I will follow Oluwalo. I will worship with them. I will do all sorts of things with them. Then I will call. I have time for prayer.
As a Pentecostal woman.
Seriously, I have time for prayer. At times, I do leave my house to do prayer work. And I will be praying. The people will be looking at me, what's wrong with this woman? Because whenever I see any white people, I don't know.
Hello, they will not answer you.
Some will say hello to me.
Some will just pass you.
Just to say that I'm safe to pass through. Even like yesterday, I went to the park. So where I was doing gymnastics and I was praying. So one white man came with dog. Immediately I jumped. I said, "No, baby, it's a lively baby. I wish baby said this baby. He's a nice girl." I was talking to the dog. That dog is a nice girl. I was staying near the dog. I said, "No, it's not a."
It's nice to you, not to me.
Because I was having a fear that if the dog can easily, he said, "It can't be. It's a nice girl. It's a nice baby." So it's referring to the dog as a baby. So which is also in Nigeria.
So far, during your stay in Australia, how have you been able to manage your expectations and the expectation from your daughters?
Oh no, maybe we should even start with what did you expect? Coming to help your child, through childbirth.
I know this is Mopsy's second time, but this is Yatos's first time. So the expectations will be different because Mopsy already has some form of experience. So maybe Yatos, let's start from you. So what was the expectation when you were coming?
Expectation. How?
Like how did you think it will go?
Yes.
What did you think? Like
how
did you imagine? Was it like, I'm coming to relax and enjoy?
When we say we are coming for Omugwo, number one, the bathing of the baby is in your care. Even the mother, the first 3 days in our own culture, you will take care of the mother. Because you will take care of the womb and the private parts, so that the womb will go back on time. During my own time, my mother-in-law will put a big cloth towel inside the hot water and continue to be mopping my womb, all my back, all my joints, so that the womb and my body will be okay. Even the private part, they will use a black soap to wash it, so that it will be tightened. So that they say it will tight again. So but in diaspora we cannot do that. Because they will say what we want to use, the husband will like to know what we want to use on our wife. Even the wife will be spectacle about what do you want to use. During our time, we don't question our mother-in-law, and we don't question our mother. Whatever they bring, and they ask us to use, we just use it like that. When I came, my first experience with my daughter was I was trying to ship in my own way of nursing a baby, and she's trying to because they are all Google mothers. They have Google how to take care of so they are different. They are so different. They are Google mothers. During our own time, we use this type of that. No, we have seen it in the Google that if you use it, it's not easy to. So you will be looking that I don't know how to think. The one brought you up. So we want to do what we like a new baby in our own town, in our culture. When you want to bath for a new baby, you will rub with palm oil. Then we use black soap and local sponge to take care of wash for the baby, to prevent body odor. Do you understand? But here they will say, they have bath for her from the hospital.
It's not scientifically proven.
They will tell you for the next.
And that is why we see most of them now they have body odor. They don't know. But body odor does not common in our own days because they will use what is this baby concoction, black soap and some other thing. They will use it to scrub the baby, to scrub shaking. Yes, but here they will just do, and we just have to abide with them, because if you try to drag it with them, it will lead to commotion between you and your daughter or your daughter-in-law.
So mom, you now coming the second time around, is it same for you, or has anything changed, or have you managed it so far?
When I was coming for the first time, for me as a person, I was not looking at any expectation, because I've traveled wide, so I've seen it all. So I know that as I was coming, yes, I am coming for this purpose. And what can you possibly expect from people that everything they do is timed? You know, so you just have to make up that mind that don't expect anything. That's just it. Just open your mind. How do you expect me that I'm coming from my house, that I will wake up in the morning, before I wake up, somebody has come to knock the door, mommy, what do we have for breakfast? That when you are coming and you have to wake up and do it yourself. So there's no how you expect something. I really free my mind from expectation, so that when you come here, you don't feel bad. That I have to wake up in the morning. These people 6 o'clock, they have gone. I'm left alone with the children. You have to take care of the child. You have to come down and see what you will see, what you take in the morning, what you eat in the morning. At times you are there from morning till 10. Maybe the baby is still sleeping. You cannot afford to leave that baby alone. So you'll be there and be praying to God. This baby, wake up now, so that at least I can do something. Because when you are asleep, you know, you just have to stay, because you might be afraid. Maybe this baby will roll here, maybe this baby will roll there. So expectation for me, it's zero. I was really not expecting anything. But if you come with expectation abroad that you want to do Omugwo, honestly, you'll be highly disappointed. And that will annoy you. I really don't know the best words to use. You will not be happy if you come in with an expectation that this is what I'm coming to enjoy. I'm coming to enjoy. No, the enjoyment, not that it's not totally there, it's there, but not that way that you go, I'm coming to see my daughter, and now this will happen, maybe we'll travel there. It took me how many months before I was able to go to Blue Mountain, before I was able to see Opera House, things like that.
Oh, she had to chip in.
Expectation. You just have to talk. People should not tell me to collect here. I just have to go out there. You know, joining my club meetings, Rotary Club, had become a problem because of timing. It's just timing.
Oh, Mary, catch yourself.
Yeah, you see, it's just timing.
Yeah.
You don't really blame them because maybe the time you are supposed to go is clashing maybe with the time they have work to do or something, maybe an appointment here and there.
Mommy,
so as far as I'm
concerned, you go to Rotary, don't worry.
Okay.
Don't.
Then that's okay.
Don't tell them anything.
When we are saying expectation too, at times, because most of us, when we were coming to Diaspora, we are coming to unknown land.
Yes.
Then either your daughter-in-law or your son-in-law, you have never been living with them before. So it's a thing that will be to satisfy. How will I talk? Not to offend my daughter-in-law. How will I behave? Not to offend my son-in-law. So all this type of thing will be a sort of maybe a phobia in the heart of we, the diaspora grandmother, especially when we are very new. So we don't know what to do that we used to satisfy them. At times, in the mood of satisfying them, you may be dissatisfying them. You will make mistakes. So
especially after not living with them for so long.
Not even living with them at all.
My son-in-law, I have never. I saw him when he
just came to marry you.
That's it.
My mother said
After marriage.
My mother said something one day. She's like, she just realized that this is the first time since we became adults that we actually
staying together.
She did not know that. Joy, she did not know that you were like this. Or married, not that I like that. I'm like, Mom.
Even the children, like my own daughter.
Or they will tell you they are adults.
Yeah.
Like my own daughter.
Yes.
Like my own daughter.
Listen to your elders.
Like my own daughter. She went for she all in the boarding house. After boarding house, the first degree traveled out for 4 years. Second degree traveled out for another. So we only enjoy ourselves during service here, and that's time full of you can call too much. Why are you calling? Why are you on phone? Why are you on palm? Come and do this. When you get to your husband's house, don't disgrace him. Come and do this. So it is tough of time to correct and preparing her for marriage. At the same time, is claiming that I'm an adult. That you cannot dictate to me.
I love that you pointed out how. Like the challenge, that internal conflict you have in trying to not offend your son-in-law or your mother-in-law, not to offend your daughter-in-law. You get, because to a large extent your own child will be forgiven, will be more forgiving than the other person. So how do you manage that so that you are not stepping on toes?
When I came, first of all, I was down. I don't know what to do. But there was a time when we get down from a car, I will quickly go to the children side to carry them. My son, you want to go and carry them? And he's doing that maybe because of my bone, because I don't have ability. I will say, why is he telling me that? I will want to go and carry them. So I will be thinking, whereas he's talking in my own favor, that mommy, you cannot carry them because of your own body. But I will be. We have never been used to ourselves. So, but later, I now understand him. So we are just free ourselves. We are talking. Nobody offend each other. But he used to study my evil mood more than my daughter. So when she comes back, say, Mommy, why is your face like this? I say, nothing.
Just the women, that's always.
She studied my mood more than my daughter. So anytime he met me cleaning, you say, Mommy, well done, Michelle. So and I will be very, very much happy. So we cope.
So Mopsy, how do you manage?
For me, I don't have any problem. I just took a little time to study the situation and adjust. You know, here, just like she said, you have to be a little bit diplomatic. So you have to say, let people not see you. She's doing too much. Has she come to destroy her daughter's home? So you have to be able to balance the equation. You just have to try to let go of some things.
Yes.
Because when you look at it in life, nobody is perfect. And my people say there is no how you move that your head will not shake. So there is no how you not feel offended here. Why should this person do this?
Yes.
Why should this person do that? But that is that ability to assimilate that is that maturity in you. You know that you are a mature person. You are an elderly person.
Yes.
So you just have to cope with situation. Not that it is 100% perfect. You get it.
One funny question I would like to ask our wonderful mothers. Now, living with your children, because both your daughter or your son or the wife, they are your children. Living with your children, of course, husband and wife will have periods where they will clash. And when that happens, even if they are not loud or anything, once something has happened between them, you can easily tell that, be like, say this to them, they don't fight. Do you step into it, or you just step out of it and allow them sort themselves out, or like what do you do in that scenario? What do you do?
For me, honestly, I just stay and watch. The only thing I don't like is that when these two people are not together, I will just tell them, please, if it is like this, let me pack my bag. Because I don't know how because one, you are lonely. So when the two are not talking or that happiness is not there, the house is like a dead zone. So it affects me negatively and I don't like it. But I try as much as possible not to mediate. I don't. The only thing is I see that maybe my own daughter is going wrong, I will just tell her, this thing you've done, it's too much, I don't like it. You understand? At times she want to put an argument. I said, no, I'm not saying you are not right, but maybe your response to this, it's on the harsh side. No, just slow it down a little. And by the time I shout and say, look, I'm tired though, maybe that one. You know, I honestly, I don't like it. So, and thank God, if I just react that way, they will try to adjust and we carry on. So, God has been faithful.
There is something we call individual differences. Because some couples, they don't like the interference of their mother. So when though hardly did I know, even if maybe they are silence burner or I don't know, but I will know that if the husband is not, maybe there is something issue, he will just go up. And I will go, why is your husband not down? He said, mommy, don't worry. Before I will know, tomorrow morning I will see them. So I will just be watching as my sister have said. So we just step aside. So whatever they are doing, but I have never pinpointed, maybe they have a hot argument before. So I don't know.
Oh, that's
I
really
don't have much to do on that time.
That's really wonderful. So in the time that you spent, and from your experiences, what would you like to see more of or less of from your children? So from your daughter, from your son-in-law, what would you like to see more or less of?
Well, this time around, as I used to say, I came for the first timer. Because me, naturally, I'm a jovial person. I like to throw out something and people laugh. But being the first time, in our own culture, in our village, they will say when a chicken came to a place, he will first of all hang one leg. So we'll be looking whether the other chicken will use the second leg to walk. So if he's seen them using the second leg to walk, then he will gradually put down the leg to walk. So that is what I can classify my first coming, because I used to crack joke. I like atmosphere where every one of us will be laughing together and lively. That's why I like Uncle Sammy. No double name. Even my husband that has never seen him before, he will ask, "That's my brother," because he saw him on the phone or the video. So I like. That's my. What did you say we should? That's
you like to see more of
them. That's all of us will be happy when we are happy. And they said a happy mind have a sound mind. So when you are happy, you will not even feel anything. There will be no joint pain. There will be nothing. The pain will go. But if it is a loneliness place, it is time you will know that you have headache. It's the time you will know that you have headache.
You will see don't worry, when next you come, we'll plan more hours. So by then, all the children
maybe they will do another Omugwo when I come now.
Don't let them hear that. You know, as for me on that, I expect that maybe they create more time for themselves. Because all works and no play
makes Jack a double.
I know time is money, and they are hard here in Diaspora. If you don't work, you don't eat. But in all, there should be time. There should be time dedicated to themselves to relax, go out with the children, and let them just look for a way, go on holidays. I know, just like my in-law will say, Mama, it's time for us to work now. Let's work now. Later, but even at that, they should really create time
to play.
To play.
Oh, that's really wonderful. So, what advice would you give us, your children, and even others that are also watching?
And other grandmas that
there is one other thing, one thing that I expect: prayer. A family that pray together, they stay together. So prayer go a longer extent in a family. So if they pray together, even if they have clashes yesterday, and all of them they are in the altar, maybe it's the husband that offend the wife. I say, let us pray, let everybody forgive everybody. We know that it's already confessed.
Oh my God!
Yes, so they should, so that when they pray, their children, they are the mirror that their children are washing. So when they started prayer, the children too will emulate that prayer from their life. So like my daughter, she has started prayer right from 3 years. He will say, I am an evangelist, Papa Ide. And he will, there was even a time she was sick. So he had a big mops in so when I think she was around 5 years that time. When we carry him to doctor, and the doctor know that he is afraid of taking injection shots. So they combine everything together. My daughter was looking at the doctor. So they about to. He was like, Jesus, hey, the people say, what is this mama? Can't you pray? Doctor, can't you pray? Doctor now broke all the injection. And he prayed for her. Lo and behold, the second day, we didn't know about the big lumps disappeared.
Hallelujah.
So we should tame these children to know how to pray right from the beginning. So the home will be stable. That's my.
I think we had this discussion. Did we talk about religion in one of our episodes?
Yeah, it was more about religion and
how
relationships.
We need it more in the diaspora, that we need to raise our children in the way of God to help them manage life here in the diaspora. So yes, thank you, Mommy. That's a very good advice.
So what would you advise other mothers or parents? Because these days too, some fathers also come.
Sorry, is it okay? Grandparents. I thought you were referring to Google moms.
No, not Google moms.
Google moms, I will say that. You know,
the Google mothers.
No messing. Don't give my children messing. Don't do this. Don't do that.
This is sorry. What Mom said just now. there was one time one of the girls were sick, and then Mom was like, let's give this baby antibiotic. But Mary said, no, we're in Australia, we don't do that. You know that we went to the hospital, the GP gave
antibiotics, and I told them we don't do that. You know,
well, we don't do that. But in all fairness, we don't do that.
Maybe this colleagues, is it colleagues days today?
Colleagues, yeah.
So when I had that experience with my daughter, I said, let us use this thing. I brought what is the name?
Is it grandfather?
I just brought something that we can use. So I don't know. When we got to the GP, it's the same thing.
We know you, our grandmother. We know you.
So maybe a quick note to Google mothers.
Yeah. African mothers.
Let's not forget that these our mothers, they've gone through this.
Yeah. We brought you up.
Yeah.
Please have a little.
We are alive. All the things they did for us, we are alive today.
You know that these people,
they know what they are saying.
A little bit considering and just say, Mom, that was your time.
Yes.
You know.
Let's go alone. Let's go.
Whereas experience is the best teacher.
Yeah, that's it.
True.
And lastly, from me, I think for mothers coming here, I will advise any grandma that is coming, please, no expectation. Come with your free mind. Come that you are coming to support your son or your child.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Oh, nice.
Any last words, Joe?
Oh, well, nothing specifically I want to say, apart from the fact that, just like we said in the first episode of our Omugwo in Diaspora, where we said that we should try and manage all our expectations. Whatever mom is expecting, let's try and balance it off. Whatever we, the children, are doing, we should try and make sure that we make them happy so that they can as well make us happy.
True.
Case in point.
Let's
take her shopping.
Wait, let
buy her $100 of clothes.
Let me add to that.
Yes.
Not, there's no, when you are coming, you are coming to support. So whatever your child gives to you, you suppose to appreciate you.
Yes.
So appreciation depends on the pulse of individual. We have some mother or maybe their father, they came for Omugwo. If your pulse can say, as well, go and take that car, go and be riding in Nigeria. It's a sort of appreciation. It's not a demand. Do you understand? So the way you can appreciate your parent depends on how the interest you have on her and how you have the compassion of that man. And don't forget, we that will come, the father that is at home, that release the wife for a year, for 6 months, needs to be compensated. It's not a matter of demand.
Are you people hearing?
I'm telling you, if the father did not come, at least for releasing your wife, if it is something tangible, not more than the apostle, but they need to compensate. Father, thank you. No matter how small it is, for releasing your wife to take care of our family, so that next time either they come together or he will be happy to release.
Speaking of balancing expectations,
that is to balance. We cannot leave the father alone just like that.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It has been an absolute pleasure having both of you here. These our grandmas. You can never catch them looking.
Oh yes.
They have to look fly all day, every day. Yeah, you can't catch them looking all fresh.
In this episode we're saying thank you to Iyatosi for staying with us for over a year. She's going back, so we'll miss you.
I miss you so much.
I will join you very soon.
Me too, I will miss you. Because my people at home has been already calling me, when are you going to come back? So me too, to leave this place, my grandchildren, they so it's a sort of difficult thing. Because I need to balance the equation too. I want to go and see my husband. I want to go and see friends.
And family back home.
But the children here, and a host of other like you people, friends to my children, and we miss all of you. But all what I know is that I will continue to be praying for you.
We wish you well as you go. Safe journey back home. And regards to Daddy.
Thank you so much. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed today's episode. It's been very inspiring because we like, you know how in the olden days you'll sit around the feet of your elders to learn from them. So this episode is kind of like that, and I hope that you that have spent some time watching, you've picked one or two things that you can incorporate in your life, or you can even when your mom or your dad comes to help you after you've had a child or something, and even if they've already come and gone and you didn't compensate them well, please review your pocket and do what is needed.
And don't forget to follow us on our Instagram handles. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Leave a comment. Some things that are they are free, for free. You can subscribe for free. You can leave a like for free. You can drop a comment for free of charge.
I tell you, help our ministry, please.
Free of charge. So thank you so much for watching today. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.